Hey everybody, I'm Dan Plezak and welcome to MLB The Show.
We are under the lights this evening as we get... Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop.
First offering on its way. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Pilar's there. Makes the play, one away.
Batting second. The second baseman. Ramon.
Digging in, Ramon Urias. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Guys, this Red Sox ball club entering play here tonight. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in...
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone.
Love the homer in the top of the first inning. Give your pitcher a chance to kind of regroup and gather himself with an early lead.
No balls and one strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. Moreland is there. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Batting fourth.
And here's Renato Nunez. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Strike one to start the at-bat. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. Bases are empty here with two men out. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike two. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Good battle. Count remains full. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled away. And he struck him out, so he was forced to make 9 pitches that at-bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. And here's Jose Peraza, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting.
Well, talking about having a great month. He absolutely killed it last month, hitting over 400. This guy's one of the most dangerous hitters in all of baseball.
Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, they come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, this is a classic case of hitting is contagious. They scored a bunch of runs last.
Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul.
He had such good timing on that heater. Don't be shocked if the catcher goes right back to the off speed. He knows better than anybody in here. He was right on that pitch.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Jose Peraza is retired for the first out here in the bottom half of the first. The pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
Going to be a long day if he executes like this, punching tickets right out of the gate.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Rounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Into right field. That's a base hit.
Well, you know what? Good hitters are good hitters for a reason, D-Row. And to be able to hang in there on an 0-2 pitch and still be able to get a base hit, this guy's about as good as it gets.
Yeah, I'm blown away by this guy, Dan. You wouldn't know if you showed up. You wouldn't know if it's 2-0, 3-1, 0-2. Counts do not matter. This guy trusts in his craft.
0-2, the count to Benintendi.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Hit hard on the ground to second. Scooped up to Iglesias for one. On to Davis for a side retiring double play. 4-6-3. They roll it up to. Now at the plate, DJ Stewart. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
And another foul ball. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
He's just got great strikeout stuff. In his last start, he racked up double-digit Ks, and it looks like he could finish up in that range again here. He's really an exciting pitcher to watch when he's sending guys packing like this.
Austin Hayes comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of. Now the 2-1. Here's a looping fly ball out to right. Here comes the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The left fielder,
Anthony
25.
Santander, the next to bat. It was an 0-for-4 effort for him in Wednesday's ball game. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
1 ball, 1 strike to count. And here's a slider for a called strike, and he's behind 1-2 now. Little chopper back to the mound. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Settling in now, Zue Lin. And he's a guy really in need of something to click at the plate right now. It's been a rough go for him. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Lin, a native of Taiwan. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. And that finds the target, 0-2 now.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball. Really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
And there's one down now.
Batting fifth.
So digging in now, Alex Verdugo. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play. In there for strike 1, 0-1.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Now the 0-2 pitch. Liner towards second, but right to the second baseman, and that's the second out. Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. Here comes the first pitch. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Now a ball hit high in the air, deep down the line in left, hooking just a little, and it's off the green monster. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Ready with the 0-1. Vasquez is looking like a near lock at this point to make the All-Star game this year. He's currently the leading vote getter in the league at catcher. Hit high and deep out to left field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And the tying run comes around to score from second.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there. Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. Man, that's a heck of a job to hold him in a single.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The next 0-2. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is. New inning set to get underway, and next to hit is the catcher, Chance Cisco.
The catcher.
And he gets ahead 0-1. And it's fouled away. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat, Dan.
And no, that was pretty impressive, man. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. And right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
Fouled off. And you see that average below the dreaded Mendoza line. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
Wow, that changeup is an absolute beaut. They call it the great equalizer for a reason.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Into the box now, Jose Iglesias. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Inside, and he falls behind the hitter now 2-0.
This guy uses that 2-seamer to set up his other pitches. 2-seamer in, breaking ball away. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles leadoff hitter. One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. Home half of the third coming up, tied at 1.
In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days.
Leading off.
As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Rolled slowly down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Now back.
So it's back to the top of the order now. And digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. now a pitch on the way. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Soft grounder left side. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting.
At the plate, Rafael Devers. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
There's a changeup taken, but it finds the zone on the inside. And there's a base hit on the line. The throw home. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Zue Lin is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. 0-1, here's the pitch.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Hit to first. But the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
The 0-2 grounded up the first baseline. And Davis will take this one himself to retire the side. All set for the start of the inning, and set to go is the second baseman, Ramon Urias.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Swings through it for strike number 2. Count remains at 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Anytime a pitcher locates a fastball on the inside corner, it's going to be a tough pitch to hit. That one was spot on, and he had no answer for it.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Late swing there on the changeup. Couldn't make up his mind, I guess. It's strike 2. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he got him.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Standing in now, Renato Nunez. As he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's a swing and a miss, 1-1. Fourth inning of a 2-1 ball game. And here's a pitch swung on and missed, 1-2 now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back to Friday Night Baseball on the trying to pick things up where we left off. Kevin Pillar. He scored a run after stroking a double in his first at-bat. And a fastball is in there for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
Hard ground ball to third. Fielded cleanly. And there's 1 away.
Up next for the Red
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. And that's taken for strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Let's see if he tries to climb the ladder right here, change his eye level, or bounce something in the dirt.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. On the ground to the left side. Reined in. And that's the 2nd out.
Now batting, the designated
So
hitter.
2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And into bat next, one of the best run producers in the land, J.D. Martinez. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. In there, and he's in control, 0-2 now. Line drive to center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter. Here's the first baseman now, Mitch Moreland. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you could extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Comes set with the 0-1. Grounded to first. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
All right, Heidi, thank you. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
In now for the O's, Austin Hayes. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The left fielder.
Into the box now, Anthony Santander. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
Ball 1.
fouled away. Fifth inning, 2-1 our score. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Throw not nearly in time as he reaches it first.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Baltimore backstop now. And it's fouled away. Santander, the runner at first with 2 gone. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Leave 1. Our score remains 2-1.
Leading off.
Back to the top of the order now, and digging into bat next, it'll be Jose Peraza. Fastball in there for a called strike. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Hit on the ground to third. Scooped up. And that's out number 1.
Up next for the Red Sox.
So stepping in, Rafael Devers. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Hit softly down the line at first. The next 0-2. Line to second where it's caught there for out number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox. The left fielder.
And that'll bring up the left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. This is on the ground over to first. And Davis will take this one himself to retire the side. Here's Chris Davis now. He'll get his side started in the inning, and so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have that. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
1-1 the count to Chris Davis. 2 balls and a strike to the Orioles first baseman.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
Vasquez has a play. Looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Jose Iglesias. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Low-scoring game thus far, 2-1 here in the 6th. Bottom part of the zone, and the slider is in there for a called strike.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Jose Iglesias is sent packing for out number 2 in the 6th.
Urias.
In now, Ramon Urias. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. And a high strike there. It's 1-1. Now here it comes. And not a real good cut at that slider, and he's behind 1-2.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 2-1. Stepping up to the plate, Zue Lin. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far.
Not shortstop, Zue Lin.
The pitch. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Ready with the 0-1 pitch.
Down 0-2.
Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Therefore, it is Mancini, and that's the first out of the inning.
The right fielder, number 99.
Next up for the Red Sox, Alex Verdugo. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat, 0-1. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Sent on the ground out to second. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Now batter.
2 men are gone now in the Boston half of the 6th, and that'll bring up a man who's a human highlight reel defensively, Kevin Pillar. Hit in the air down the left field line, and this will wind up a foul ball. The 0-1 pitch. Oh, and this is hit high and deep out to left, and it bangs off the monster. Throw into second, and he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now batting.
Now here comes the Oriole manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is coming here, and that's going to do it for Wade LeBlanc.
Now pitching for Baltimore.
He'll depart after 5 2/3 as it'll be up to the bullpen to keep his guys in the ballgame. And the runner at third will put the brakes on here as they didn't want to chance it even with 2 outs.
Now batting, the designated hitter, J.D.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Line towards center field. Hayes is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Trey Mancini. Matt Barnes is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. He's set, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1. Below the zone, a swing and a miss.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher's hand earlier and making sure that it goes up before it comes down. More likely to be a hanger when that's the case.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Trey Mancini becomes the first out of the inning. Renato Nunez is at the plate now, and he's quickly behind 0-1. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
And the pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
So now to the plate, DJ Stewart. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at the first pitch. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Hard hit towards center. Pillar is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Coming to the plate now, Mitch Moreland. Prior history in this matchup. He's hitless in 6 tries. First pitch on its way.
Moreland.
Here's the 0-1. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, that's back-to-back really good sliders. I wouldn't be surprised if he threw another one right here. Looks like he's got that slide ball.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first out.
Batter, number 3.
Ready once again, Jose Peraza. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, love the pitcher attacking the zone right here. He knows he's got a patient hitter at the plate. Might as well steal that first strike.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2. 2 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. High and deep to left center field. Santander on the run. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, third baseman.
So striding in, Rafael Devers. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did, and all you have to show for it is a jog back to the dugout. That can get in your head for a little while.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Belted high and deep into right center. Mancini moving back at the track, the wall, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
Line drive, base hit to right.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Lin.
At the plate, Zue Lin. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. There seem to be different philosophies on it, so Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. The Red Sox do pick up a run on the solo shot. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the outfielder, Austin Hayes. Ryan Brazier has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching for the Red Sox, number 70.
Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch.
Brazier.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit out towards second. And this is going to be through into center field for a base hit as the leadoff man's aboard in the 8th.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring up the catcher, Chance Sisco. Now a fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Fouled off. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
No balls and a strike to count. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. Again, he sends it out of play.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. One left for the Orioles. Sean Armstrong is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready for another shot now. Alex Verdugo, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Ready with the 0-1. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there. But I know this hitter's looking for something up.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. The next 0-2. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Here comes another 0-2. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
Slow grounder to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
Ready for another chance? Kevin Pillar. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. And there's a strike right down the heart of the plate. 0-1. Called strike. 0-2. Look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
Now
riding in once again, Christian Vasquez. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch coming. Here it is. Slow roller down the third baseline. Fielded cleanly. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. All set to start the 9th in this one, and stepping up as the shortstop, Jose Iglesias. Brandon Workman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Now pitching for the Red Sox.
Off we go in the 9th as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Workman.
That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Popped him up. Peraza ranging into shallow right, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Now batting. Second baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Ramon Urias. He launched one over the wall back in the opening frame. Into the corner and slicing foul. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
So here's Trey Mancini. As he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Grounded to the right. And that is through into right field for a single.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
Renato Nunez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. And he fouls this one off. A crowd in excess of 37,000 come to their feet. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Baltimore down to their final strike. And he strikes him out to end it here as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. Boston led this game from the 3rd inning on and never... MLB The Show's coverage of Major League. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for Baltimore, the shortstop.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Peraza will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone.
Hunter Alberto.
Ready now, Hanser Alberto. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he'll reach second now with one away.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Trey Mancini is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now. Alberto, the runner at second with one away. And he'll try to hold back, but he won't be able to as that's ruled a swing, and there are 2 away now.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Glove by Bogarts. Throw in time, and the side is retired. And here's Jose Peraza. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the second baseman.
Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, I hope these guys were listening today during the hitters meeting because they have not been swinging the bats well. They only scored 1 run in the loss yesterday. And somewhere along the line, this offense has to execute at a higher level if this team's going to compete.
Stepping in, Rafael Devers, having a very nice year, currently second in the American League in batting average entering play. No balls and 1 strike. Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Reined in. On to Davis at first, and there are 2 away.
Batting third.
Now at the plate, Kevin Pillar, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike. Good changeup, and it's 0-2.
After falling down 0-2 on the same pitch, don't be shocked if he triples up on it.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Hey, D-Row, there's a case of trying to sneak a piece of cheese by a guy after starting him off with back-to-back off-speed pitches, has him 0-2, and can't get that fastball by him.
Yeah, you're doing him a favor right there. You got him dead to rights, 0-2. You can expand the zone. You can go north, south, east, west, and what does he do? He leaves a fastball, a hittable fastball, and he was able to get a knock.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this is going to get down for extra bases as that'll get one, if not both of them home. And not in time as the second run scores. And he's going to make it easily. It's a stand-up triple.
The center
A
fielder.
minute ago, this thing was tied up, but when you're giving up triples, you're not going to be close for too long. Now a 2-run lead and a base hit away from making it 3.
Stepping into the box, Jackie Bradley Jr. is currently 4th in the AL in RBIs, and he's got a chance to add to that total right here. 0-1 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. The 0-2 once more. And there's a base hit on the line. Notch one in the score column as a runner from third crosses the plate. It's a 3-0 game.
Hey, this pitcher better make an adjustment. That's a lot of loud contact. That's 4 bullets in the first inning to open up this game.
To the plate now, Christian Vasquez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2. Line drive to left, and that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a bunt attempt here. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as this side is retired. So they strike. Anthony Santander the next to bat. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground toward the left. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 5th, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Striding in, Austin Hayes, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1. In there, and it's 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. No balls and a strike to count. The average not quite where he wants it, down in the 220s. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They trail in this one. Bottom of the inning now, and Michael Chavis will step in at the plate.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Filthy changeup that time, but he's able to make contact, and he'll get another chance. The 0-2 once more. A line, that's a base hit into left field.
Wow, and the hits just keep piling up for them. Take a look at the numbers here. That's already 6 hits, and we're only in the second inning. We'll see if they can keep this up as the innings go on.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Jose Peraza will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. In the air out to straightaway left. Santander waits on it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
So a runner on first with one out now. And that brings up the third baseman, Rafael Devers. Has a look, now the pitch. And they start him out away with a cold strike.
Hey, the way this guy on the mound's been struggling to find the zone, I'm not mad at the guy taking the pitch.
In there at the knees, 0-2 now. Runners on first with one down. Right side. And that is into right field, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
The left fielder, number 5, Kevin Pillar.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And that finds the target. 0-2 now.
He's had to be sitting out over that outer half of the plate. For him to take those first 2 pitches right there, finds himself 0-2. I'll be surprised if the pitcher doesn't go right back to that spot.
Alberto has it to second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
The batter, number 2.
Here's Xander Bogaerts now. 2's all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course here in inning number 2. Squeeze attempt, but it's popped up. Urias is there, and he puts this one away for the 3rd out. So a great job.
Back now at Fenway Park, home of the Red Sox, who have certainly treated these fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Coming into the day, they rank first in the league in both ERA and strikeouts, a combination that has opposing lineups searching for answers. One member of the staff told me, it's a special group of guys. I've never been on a pitching staff that's so dominant top to bottom, and I've been on some pretty good ones. Now, one of the hitters on the team told me, I'm relieved I get to stand behind them and play defense instead of staring them down in the box. That can't be fun. Matt, back to you.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bradley, patrolling center, makes the play. 1 out.
Batting 9.
And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play. Chris Davis comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A windup and the 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part of the plate. He has been dominant. Sometimes you just got to tip your hat if a guy can effectively, consistently pitch inside like he is.
So we got him swinging. Chris Davis goes down for out number 2 in the top half. Rolled slowly to first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3, go. Bottom of the 3rd now, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo.
The right fielder.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now
so with 1 away, it's time to check out the current standings in the American League East as you get a peek at where the Orioles find themselves entering play here today. Jackie Bradley Jr. is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. Strike two. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are two gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Christian Vasquez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. And he is cruising now. It's 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Hit pretty well out to deep left field. Santander on the run, and it's off the green monster.
It's one of the beauties of playing in Fenway right there.
Now
Most places that's a double or a home run, but at Fenway you're coming out of the box thinking, can I make it to second? Because if it caroms and that left fielder fields it cleanly, you're dead to rights at second base. I mean, that's a heck of a job to hold them in a single.
0-1 count and the pitch. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. Hayes on the run for it. Gone! Two-run shot to straightaway center. Home run number 62 on the year, as the Red Sox break on top now 5-0. So here's Michael Chavis now. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. A base hit in his first trip. And he takes strike two. Bases are empty here with two men out. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Well, the Red Sox stepping up now, Hanser Alberto, as we begin the top of the fourth.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
0-2 count and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Pilar comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
The right fielder, number 16.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Trey Mancini. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Way late on the fastball for strike one.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the fourth time he struck out, and we're only in the second game of this series.
And here's Renato Nunez, as Sale will get the upper hand to start the at-bat here at strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Two mid-90s fastballs right there that he doesn't seem to think he can catch up to. I wouldn't be shocked if he came right at him again with another good one.
The next 0-2. And it's fouled away. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Just about set to go for the last of the fourth. But before we do that, here's Heidi Wackney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're flat out doing an outstanding job at picking on pitches that they can do something with.
Leading off,
and by that, he means pitches inside the strike zone. The numbers definitely back that up as well. Less than 10% of their swings have been at pitches outside the zone. For comparison, the Major League average is somewhere around 30%. Something they want to keep up as this game progresses, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Lifted down the line in left. And that's going to land foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Rafael Devers is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now.
0-2.
Pulled toward right center field. Hayes on the run for it, but he won't get there. It falls in.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you could see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Kevin Pillar stands in as he looks at a called strike. He's 1 for 2 in this one. 0-1 pitch on its way. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Hit high and deep to left field. Back on it is the left fielder. It bangs off the billboard, and it's out of here.
Yep, this is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming, they're going to jump all over it, just like he did there.
Xander Bogaerts is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. On a line, that's a base hit into left field. So a line drive single to left makes it 2 hits for him now this afternoon at the plate. And as you take a look at the graphic, you can see he's currently 3rd on the Red Sox in that department. Stepping in now, Alex Verdugo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Fastball called for strike 2. 7 runs on 12 hits and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Mancini is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. So here now is Jackie Bradley. 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips.
Junior
pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Shoots this one over to first. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Well, when you're going as well as he is, not even a 2-strike count is going to get in your way.
Yeah, Matty, he's having a monster season, well over 300. Right there, when you're feeling that confident at the plate, it doesn't matter what the count is. You're willing to go deep and still feel confident.
2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now. There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach at 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing...
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
The designated hitter.
Well, the beat goes on with this guy. Runner in scoring position. No doubt when he comes up, he's thinking RBI. What does he do? Double the drive and another run. This guy is a money run producer.
Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. One run is in. Throw comes to second. On to second, but he's in safely as two runs come across to score away from the play.
Michael.
Man, you can't hit it any better than that and keep it in the park. As we take a look here, you can see that it hits high off the wall. Almost a 3-run homer, but will have to be content with a 2 RBI double.
1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Behind 0-2 now. 2 out here and a runner at second. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. On to Lansdowne and gone. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. Number 36 on the year for him as this lead got even wider.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Into the box now, Jose Peraza. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Scott has over 40 innings on his line so far, and with an ERA in the 5s, has some work to do to bring it down into a more respectable range.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit. And back now at Fenway Park, and here's Heidi Watney with a report.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he mentioned they need to show a lot more patience with their at-bats moving forward. It's been a struggle for them to get anything going, and he said they just seem way too anxious right now. The numbers back that up, too. They've swung at the first pitch more than 70% of the time in this game, so their focus going forward is to be a little bit more relaxed and willing to let the at-bats come to them. Matt?
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And this is taken in just shy of the warning track for out number 1.
Now batting.
Standing in, Austin Hayes. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Pedro Severino will stand in for a second time here as he swings and misses there. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Fouled off. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Orioles so far. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. 1, 2, 3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Kevin Pillar. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
You know, it's great to be patient, make a pitcher work and all that stuff to try to get walks, but you have to be ready to hit. And that was a really hittable pitch, and now you've got to deal with an 0-2 count.
He throws him on the fastball there.
Now
Kevin Pillar is retired for the first out in the bottom half of the fifth. Xander Bogaerts is at the plate now as he looks at strike one. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hayes is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The right fielder,
So coming to the plate, Alex Verdugo. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Called strike. 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
To first. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Red Sox go down 1-2-3, but they lead it by a count of 12-0. Digging in, Ramon Urias to start things out in their half of the sixth as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. Now, they've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
Now batting, the first base.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, he's rolling so far in this one as we head into middle part of this game. How about 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes? If he continues to do that, he just might finish this one.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now. And I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
Standing in now, Jose Iglesias. Yes, he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
2 out, nobody on. And he got another one here. He strikes out the side. He set down 5 in a row via the punch out, and the inning is over. So add one more name to the record book here as he strikes out the side on 9 pitches. More from the show. Saturday Baseball following this message and a word from our local stations. Here's Jackie Bradley now. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, the catcher.
In now, Christian Vasquez. Lifetime against this particular arm. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. No balls and 1 strike. And that's up in the zone a bit, but a called strike. 0-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on.
Oh, and he misses it. And he goes to second with it. And they swipe the tag on him, and the inning is over. So no runs. New inning set to get underway, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Hanser Alberto. Heath Hembry is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. From the stretch. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1. Hembry was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. Here it comes on 0-2. This is in the air out to left field. Pilar's there. Makes the play, one away.
The right fielder, number
Stepping into the box, Trey Mancini. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. No balls and a strike to count. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
Hembry is pretty much a manager's dream coming out of the bullpen. High strikeouts, doesn't walk a lot of batters, usually a recipe for a lot of success.
Oh, that's one of the keys. I think if you were to build the perfect relief pitcher, you'd want a guy that throws a lot of strikes, that minimizes the base on balls, and nobody does it as good as this guy does right now in the game of baseball.
At the plate, Renato Nunez. He'll swing and lift the ball foul off to the left and out of play. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Man, when you're struggling at the plate, that pitcher smells blood in the water.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Just about given up for dead. It's 12-0. So striding forward now, Michael Chavis, and he's coming off a 2-run homer his last time around. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Tight break with the slider there, catches the inside for a strike.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2.
Meanwhile here, this ball's given a pretty good ride out to deep left field, and that is going to clear the wall, a home run.
Well, as a team, they've gone yard 4 times, and this guy's accounted for half of them. Memo to all pitchers the rest of the game, if this guy comes to the plate, you might want to pitch around him.
Trying to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But it bangs off the out-of-town scoreboard. The throw into second, not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in the game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
0-1 the count. Fastball called for strike 2. A runner at second, nobody out. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field, and he keeps it up.
Now
53 now on the year as they just continue to pour it on here. In there, 0-1. It's been a 2-for-4 effort for him so far in the ballgame. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now. 3 runs already home here. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's in there for a base hit, his 3rd hit of the game.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
And that brings in Xander Bogaerts as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Surprised the pitcher would even go to the top of the zone looking for a double play in this situation.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Nobody out, runner on first. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. Ground ball, foul down the left side. The 0-2 once more. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
This guy came into today absolutely on fire, and nothing
Now
has changed. He
right
looks
fielder,
seriously hitterish at the dish right now. That's his third knock of the game.
Miguel Castro comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. No balls and a strike to count. Comes set and the 0-1. Slider, and that's in there for strike two. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And not in time as he just crosses the plate in time.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Throw on to first, so the sacrifice is successful.
Now
to the plate, Christian Vasquez. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Awesome execution right there. Great pitcher's pitch and an excellent job to get ahead in a tough spot.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Castro has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and through those innings he's posted a whip a little under 1.5. Certainly something he'd like to improve on. Swing and a liner, and that's in there. Base hit, and the runner scores from third as they extend their lead.
Man, I think I've run out of superlatives to talk about their offensive production in this one. Some teams don't score 17 runs in a 4-game set, let alone in one game here. It's been incredible.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez. Squeeze attempt, but it's popped up. And there's the second out as he squeezes it while standing on the mound.
The first baseman,
digging in and looking for more, Michael Chavis. Already a pair of long balls on his line in this one, so we'll see what else he has in store here. He's set. Here it comes. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll be thrown out at first, so that didn't go quite according to plan. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward is the switch-hitting outfielder, Anthony Santander. Colton Brewer has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Now pitching for the Red Sox.
First offering on its way.
48. Colton Brewer.
Fly ball out toward left center field. Pilar arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. Austin Hayes the next to bat. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
This offense has just been flailing at the plate all game long, so it's no wonder why they've only been able to pick up 1 hit so far. I'm not seeing much of a game plan from these hitters.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
To the plate now, Pedro Severino, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. 1, 2, 3, go. The bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Jose Peraza. First pitch coming, here it is. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Striding in for Boston, Rafael Devers.
We all know this guy's a real good fastball hitter. We saw how far he could hit one. He got a fastball that he liked, and he turned that.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that'll wind up a foul ball just to the right of Pesky's pole. With this one almost in books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
The left fielder, number 5, Kevin.
Into the box, Kevin Pillar. It's been a nice game for him. 3 hits, including a homer to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. Off balance throw gets him. Nice play there as the side is retired. Nothing doing here this. Ready now for Baltimore. Ramon Urias starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Austin Bryce comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Here it comes, 0-2. And a swing and a miss. Good pitch there for the first out here in the 9th.
The first baseman, number
Chris
19.
Davis at the plate now. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there. He struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
Into the box, Jose Iglesias. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Throw on to first, and the Red Sox will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 17. Afternoon base. Here's the shortstop now, Jose Iglesias. And we are ready for some daytime baseball.
Leading off the afternoon for Baltimore, the shortstop.
High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball.
105.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pillar's there. One down.
Batting second, the third baseman.
And digging into the batter's box will be Hanser Alberto. His numbers against Eduardo Rodriguez, just a 3 for 13 batting line. Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Hanser Alberto is the second out of the opening frame. And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini. Swing, and he puts a charge into this one. High and deep, and you can't forget about it. This ball is gone. Anthony Santander, the next to bat.
They call that the pesky pole down there. It's only 302.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. At the plate, Andrew Benintendi, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
This guy's had a super season so far, and we're well into the baseball season, so this isn't a fluke. He's been swinging the bat great all year.
Well, guys, these Orioles entering play today. They came out on the losing end last time out and are in a bit of a skid. In fact, they've lost 7 of their last 10.
Yeah, Matty, this team has taken it on the chin the first 2 games of this series, getting blown out in each game. They need a better effort in this one.
No doubt about it. I think things haven't gone their way, and this is the time to turn things around now, Dero. It's been an ugly series up to this point, and they need to turn it around pronto today.
Here now is Rafael Devers, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. This is pulled into right. And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third.
Batting third, the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
And that'll bring up J.D. Martinez, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. That batting average up in the stratosphere here to begin play. 62 home runs and 135 driven in. Behind 0-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Half swing here, but it won't matter. It's strike 3 called anyway, and that's out number 1.
Batting fourth.
Standing in, Xander Bogaerts, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. No balls and 1 strike. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, I love the way he's competing out there on the mound right now. He's got a chance to rack back-to-back Ks with 2 runners in scoring position.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Going back is the left fielder, and it's gone into the monster seats. So a 3-run shot to left center. Home run number 51 on the year. And with it, they've left in front now, 3-1.
The first baseman.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
This is exactly what you want your offense to do, to get your fans involved. Bottom of the first inning. Let's get it started early with a homer.
Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at-bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
The second baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him. Zue Lin is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Here comes the 0-1. 3 runs already home here. pulled toward right center field. Hayes on the run for it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. But the Reds. Second inning set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Austin Hayes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Behind 0-2 now. Sent out to straightaway center field. Bradley is there. One away.
Batting fifth, the second baseman.
Digging in, Ramon Urias. He was hitless in yesterday's shutout loss, as were many of his teammates. And he fouls this one off. One out, nobody on. Another one sent foul. Hit to short. Bogarts has it. Throw on to first, 2 gone. At plate now is the designated hitter, Rio Ruiz. Here comes the first pitch. Here comes the 0-1.
Ooh, that's a good pitch to take a hack at right there. Change up in the zone. He'd like to have that one back.
Fouled away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And Benintendi's got it to end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. Digging in now, Kevin Pillar. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
The right fielder.
Strike taken up in the zone. Strike 2 as that's taken on the outside part of the plate. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. Iglesias is up with it, and that's the first out.
Batting eighth, the catcher.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And in to hit next, it'll be the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Line drive to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. And you see on the graphic right there that his hitting streak will indeed live on as he just continues to hit the ball well. Here's Jackie Bradley now, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the American League in hitting. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Has a look, now the pitch. Right side, fair ball down the line. The relay, and the throw will go to second as they get the force out. The tag, and it's a double play, and that gets them out of the inning. Top of the third set to get underway, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Chris Davis. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Man, I know exactly what this guy's feeling at the plate. Here we go again. Every time you're struggling, you look up, and it says 0-2.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he's part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. And he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field. Not quite out of here as it's off the monster. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Any hitter will tell you that a shot like that just feels different. It sounds different off the bat. See his arms get extended, right arm tucked up against his body, barrel the bat all over the ball, and he smokes it right off the wall in left center. A little more hang time, and that one probably gets out of here.
A ball and a strike now. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. 2 down. Now batting, Hanser Alberto. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone.
Alberto.
Severino stands at second with 2 gone. And it's fouled away. Alberto makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not. Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. 1 left for the Orioles.
Back here now as the Red Sox are ready to bat in the 3rd inning, and as they do, it's worth mentioning that their lineup has been one of the best in baseball this year. In fact, with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in all of Major League Baseball, it's probably safe to say they have the absolute best offense in the sport these days. As one player told me earlier, yeah, I mean, you don't have to dig too deep into the stats to understand the level we're playing at. We have a special group, we know it, and we still think we can get better. Safe to say no one else around the league hopes they can, guys.
Thank you, Heidi. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, digging for 2. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head. One hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Rafael Devers will stand in for the 2nd time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Working quickly now as the splitter's in there, 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
Throw to first will get him as they pounce on it quickly to snuff out the bunt attempt.
The batter, number 2, shortstop.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And that'll bring up the shortstop and one of the better 2-strike hitters in baseball, Xander Bogaerts.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Mitch Moreland is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Cobb's ready. Here it comes. Now a splitter's in there and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. Now a check swing, but that's in there for strike 3 anyway, and the inning is over. Well, the Red Sox all set for the start of the 4th, and next it'll be the outfielder, Trey Mancini. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Mancini, 28 years old. He was an 8th-round selection back in the draft of 2013.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Bradley is there. He's got it 1 away.
The left fielder, number 25.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1, here's the pitch. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control, 0-2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Now here's the pitch. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Well, that's just a case, D-roll. You got to make a little bit better pitches with 2 strikes. Jumps ahead 0-2, and then a couple of foul balls. And on pitch number 5, he squares one up for a base hit.
Yeah, I can't tell you how nice that feels right there. You battle to get and count leverage and fight to get your ace swing off. 0-2, you're almost turned around walking back to your dugout. So that's a nice piece of hitting.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
Urias, the native of Mexico. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. 5-1 our score as we play the 4th here. Fouled off. Looked like a cut fastball there, and all he can do with it is foul it off to the right. Ready with another 0-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Orioles leave 1. They're down 5-1. Now in the box, Zue Lin. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout.
The second baseman,
Splitter here, and it's taken for strike 1. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Oh, beautiful dive. It's there. He got him. And what a vital play there, preventing the leadoff man from getting aboard. Coming to the plate now, Kevin Pillar. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And he fouls this one off. Hard ground ball to third. Alberto fields it cleanly, and there are 2 away now. So 2 gone now here in the Red Sox 4th. And in to hit next, it'll be the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. 5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. Swung on and hit in the air to left. Santander waits on it, and that's the 3rd out. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, thanks, Heidi. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Benintendi's got it, and there's 1 away.
Now batting, the first
stepping in, Chris Davis, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat, and that swung on and missed for strike 1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
This is part of what makes him one of the best pitchers in the game. He pounds strikes, and his stuff is really tough to make contact with. And when you fall behind 0-2, good luck.
Got him to go down swinging there. Chris Davis becomes the second out here in inning number 5. Pedro Severino digs in at the plate. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Severino, a 6'1" right-handed swinger and thrower. This is his 6th season for him in the big leagues. It's a 5-1 game here in inning number 5. Oh, got him looking at the two-seamer, and that'll end it. 1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down here 5-1. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Jackie Bradley Jr.
Jackie
in there, strike
Bradley
1.
Jr.
And they go away here. It's a cold strike, 0-2. Popped him up. Severino is under this one, and he puts it away for the first out.
The batter, no
so
left
one
field.
Away here with the bases empty, and with it brings the left-handed swinging Andrew Benintendi. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers. 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes, but the quality hasn't been there. He's going to have to make some changes to turn this one around.
And a leaping effort, but it's off his glove.
Now
here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he has signaled to the bullpen. That's going to be all for his starter, Alex Cobb.
Now pitching for Baltimore.
So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. And there's out number 2.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Next will be the designated hitter, J.D. Martinez.
Martinez.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Bunt attempt is popped into foul ground, and he'll make the quick basket catch behind the plate. And back to the top of the Oriole lineup now, and stepping in, Jose Iglesias. And through 5 turns at bat, they've only mustered a total of 3 hits. Not terrible, but they're certainly not firing on all cylinders.
Well, it's getting a little bit too late in this game that this continues like this. In today's game, with so many dominant bullpen arms, you certainly don't want to wait until the 8th or 9th to try to wake the bats up.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher, able to pound the zone with all different options.
And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
He's really on a roll right now on the mound. Back-to-back strikeouts to wrap up the last inning, and now he started this frame with the same story. 4 straight strikeouts in all.
Trey Mancini swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Another 0-2 home. High in the air out to center field. Bradley is there. And the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They're down 5. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and that'll bring up the power-hitting shortstop Xander Bogaerts.
Not shortstop.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Shows bunt as he gets this one down. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
The batter.
So the leadoff man retired, and that'll bring in the first baseman, Mitch Moreland. Now the pitch. And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And they'll just tag him out along the first base line.
Up next for the Red Sox.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zhuai Lin. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Fun attempt, but this one might have too much on it. And he is in there.
Now batting, right fielder, Kevin Pillar.
Stepping in now, Kevin Pillar. Guess he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit hard to third. Alberto gloves it. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Red Sox digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Just flat out froze him there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
Austin Hayes the next to bat. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fastball taken a little under the letters, called a strike.
He's still looking great to me out there on the mound. Punched out the first guy in the 7th, and he's jumped ahead in the count right here. Looks like he could stay in this game a while longer.
So he gets the swinging strikeout on the changeup. Austin Hayes goes down for out number 2 in the top half.
Uriah.
Austin Bryce will get the ball here as he looks to get the final out in the top of the 7th.
Number 31. Austin.
In now, Ramon Urias. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. On the ground for the shortstop, Bogarts. Scooped up. And not too shabby out of the pen. Takes just 2 pitches to get the ground ball. Last half of the 7th here. And now it'll be the catcher, Kevin Plawecki.
The catcher, Kevin.
First pitch of the at-bat. Looks like a lefty and a right-hander throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Changed up on him, and he gets the inside corner for strike 2. Ground ball left side. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting, center
so
fielder.
Here now is Jackie Bradley. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Junior.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Strike 2 called on the inner half. 0-2 now. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will land untouched. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Ooh, and heads up as this is pulled foul. The 0-2 pitch. And now this will get over the wall down the line out there for a ground rule double.
Up next for the Red Sox, the left fielder, Andrew.
The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. Sacrifice attempt here. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Now batting,
Rafael Devers the next to bat. Already a home run and a double for him in this one. He's set and the pitch. Squares with 2 outs and gets it down. Throw to first in time, and you got to question that decision as this side. Leading off the inning, Rio Ruiz, and they'll need him to get something going here.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Gone into the home bullpen for a home run.
Hitters today have become such great low ball hitters. That's case in point right there. You see him using his lower half to create and get his bat on plane and elevate that low heater.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Now at the plate, Pedro Severino. He's 1 for 2 in this one.
Pedro Severino.
First offering on its way. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jose Iglesias. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
Moreland is going to have room as he puts it away right in front of the dugout for the final out of the inning. Orioles. Tanner Scott is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 66, Tanner
J.D. Martinez is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. Now the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And he checked his swing, but it's a strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. There's strike 2 as the hanging slider was let go. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
He throws him on the fastball there. Xander Bogaerts goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. And he'll be thrown out at first, so that didn't go quite according. Down in order go the Red Sox. They're still out in front, 5-2. Brandon Workman comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Your attention, please.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Number 44.
Hanser Alberto is in to start things off here as he looks at a cold strike. It's 0-1. The windup and the 0-1. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
Interested to see what the pitcher goes to now. After getting that late hack on the curveball, does he speed him up with some velocity?
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
And he might have another one as this is hit high and deep out to left. Benintendi is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the 2nd out.
The left fielder, number 25.
So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, Anthony Santander. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. 0-1 count and the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. Baltimore down to their final strike. Fouled away. Now this crowd of 36,000 plus come to their feet. And this ball's in the air to left field, and this should do it. He's got it, and the Red Sox will add 1 more to their winning streak as this ball game is over. 5-2 the final today. The Red